Brandon Elliott. Number 24, Matt Galt. 432, Gordy Holloway. Number 42, Sam Fostich. And number 54, Blaine Schaefer. Tonight's starting lineup, a 5'8 junior, number 20, Austin Hodges. A 5'11 senior, number 30, Randy Davis. A 6'3 senior, number 34, Nick Neidlinger. A 5'8 junior, number 44, Jeremy Renz. And a 6'3 senior, number 52, Ryan Welch.
That is our First Federal Savings Bank starting lineup, sponsored by our good friends at First Federal Savings Bank. When we return, it's tip-off between Knox and Plymouth right after this.
My name's Friday. I carry a badge. My partner and I were in...
Ladies and gentlemen, now remain standing in respect for our nation and our flag, and for those who faithfully serve.
As it is a gymnasium of red and white.
What a crowd, man. It's great.
Nice
Friday night
crowd.
basketball.
I'll tell you what a weekend it's going to be. The girls
Tomorrow.
making their trip to the regionals. Rensselaer, a game we'll have for you here on WTCA Sports.
2 games you'll have for you.
2 games, that's right. That's right, Larry. Good point. Hodges, Davis, Neidlinger, Renz, and Welch are your starting 5 for Plymouth, while Combs, Hauser, Garbison, Sanders, and Binkley are getting the nod for the Redskins. And we're ready to get this one started. Tonight's officials, Paul Williams, Dennis Eldridge, and Dave Spencer will do the honors. So here we go. The tip between Neidlinger and Hauser is now on its way, and it will be controlled by Knox, and they will be going left to right. Sanders has the ball, and he gives it to the point guard. This is Devin Garbison. Garbison, a 5'8 junior, averaging 6 a game, with a quick one hopper to Binkley, to the post-up Hauser, way out of his shooting range. Back to Binkley again. Binkley looking, back to Hauser, knocked away by Welch, but Hauser got it back. Hauser wants to go right baseline. Spin move on Welch, forced a shot, missed it. Oh, big rebound, Combs. Combs, though, kicked it to the cutter. Hauser for 2. Good work, inside game there with Combs and Hauser. 2-0 in favor of Knox.
Big offensive rebound for Knox on the first possession.
Davis with the basketball. Hodges right side, Neidlinger for 3. Off the rim, rebound Hauser. And it's stolen by Neidlinger to Welch for 2. What a steal. Neidlinger came out of nowhere. Tie ball game at 2.
Knox came out in the zone. Surprised to see that.
With the basketball, this is Garbison, the 5'8 junior. Garbison wants to carry the ball on his hip. Hodges really got on him.
Great ball pressure by Hodges these last 3 games. I tell you, you can't even stat how much pressure he puts on the ball. There's just no way to keep track of it.
Hodges will bring the ball across the timeline for the Pilgrims, averaging 2 a game. Neilinger gets the ball back to Hodges. He's at the point. Neilinger at the baseline flip screen, goes to the corner. He gets the pass, gets to the elbow. Hodges to the left side, Randy Davis, looking for his first shot. Now reverse corner, Neilinger open for 3. Off the rim again. Hodges a weak side rebound. To the cutter, Randy. He dives in. His shot blocked, no good. And a rebound taken by Garbison. Davis harasses him and knocks it off of Garbison.
Randy Garbison's going to be the problem for Knox. That time it was Randy Davis on him, and he just couldn't handle the pressure.
So here we go, inbound for the Pilgrims. It'll be Welch to the top, Neilinger. Neilinger to Davis. Curls to the elbow, back out top, Neilinger. That is pass deflected back to him. Popping out Welch now. To Hodges. Lenz looking. Now off a curl, this is Davis to the right side. Into the corner, Neilinger. Doesn't have a shot. Neilinger to the elbow, backdoor to Hodges. He's doubled underneath the Welch for throwing the foul.
Nice pass from Hodges. Hodges knew he was going to get blocked. He got it to Welch, and Welch powered his way up there. Hauser's going to pick up the foul. It's going to be his first, I believe. Yes, it was Hauser. And Ryan Welch picks up 2 more off of another great pass.
So Welch will go to the free throw line, and it's up and out to the right. Rebound Hauser. And the outlets taken by Garbison. Left side Binkley. Down low in the post up to Hauser. Back out to Binkley on the left side. Stopped in the baseline. Back down low to Hauser over Welch. Flipped it up. Drew the foul.
Well, I tell you, now a straight up defense there by Welch. You can't fault him there other than he let the pass get in there. That's going to be the first one on Ryan.
5:44 left to go in the first. And to the free throw line. Kyle Sanders. And the free throw's up and good.
Kyle's 27 of 41 on the year, 66% from the line as he buries that first one.
Sanders has finally learned to utilize his size and athleticism. Last year, a freshman, wasn't quite sure how he fit in or what he needed to do to be successful, even though he was successful. But now this year, it's come together for him. And he's only going to get better. Neilinger at the top of the key for the Pilgrims, left side to Davis.
Yeah, Randy just needs to be patient.
Down low to Neilinger, low block, pass, baseline lead to Welch, no good, loose ball. Rebound Welch, score!
There we go. They're trying to attack the inside of the zone because they are playing out wide, trying to stop the three-point play.
Garbison spins on Hodges, and the post up off the chest of Hauser. Neilinger gets a steal, and he's fouled. Garbison gets called for this foul, stopping the clock at 5:10.
Fourth turnover on Knox. That time Nick Neilinger caused the steal.
So Welch will inbound. It'll be Hodges with the basketball. Hodgie looking, still looking. Now to Davis.
Playing a box and one now on Randy is what they're doing.
Yep. Left side of Hodges.
Switch to a box and one.
Hodges to Welch, right corner Neilinger. Passed up his 3, now he'll take it. And he's off the rim. Welch a tip out, but taken by Sanders, and Knox goes the other way. 6-3 Plymouth. Binkley to the right corner, deflected by Neilinger, who got in the passing lane with those long arms.
Well, it's going to be up to Nick because they're going to leave Nick wide open so they can do the box and one on Randy to drop a couple of those threes and get him out of it.
Binkley will try to inbound in front of a location, and he gets it out into the hands of Garbison. Devin, a 5'8 junior, a 35% shooter this season. Oh, he threw it to Neilinger, who got in the way for the steal, but he missed it. It ends up in the far side. His shot gets blocked. On top, and it stays. Knox ball. Not deflected by a Plymouth arm.
Yeah, it was Randy's arm, and Knox will have it out of bounds.
Binkley will inbound right to the basket here for the Redskins. Binkley looking, there's the cutter. Binkley was out of bounds when he came to grab the deflection.
5 turnovers for Knox, 0 for Plymouth.
So his inbounds, no good. Turnover Knox, 6-3 Plymouth, and they have the basketball. Hodges have the basketball. Hodgie looking, goes to the right corner, Neilinger.
Devin Garbison is just shadowing Randy Davis. That's his only job.
And between the right blocks, Welch, back to Neilinger, right corner, Hodges. Back out to Neilinger at the top of the key. Combs marks him up. Davis marked up again by Garbison. Now to Renz, left corner, open Nilager for three. Got that one.
Yeah, you just can't give you that many wide open looks.
9-3 Plymouth. Under 4 to go. Binkley to the right side. Combs his first three and shot of the game, no good. Chased down by Garbison. Down in the post to Sanders. Coughed it up, kicked it out. Binkley shoots the three, no good. Hustled after by Hodges, who grabs it. And Hodges going to bring it up the left wing side. Not an Islander. He goes for a baseline drive. He shoots and scores.
Timeout, Knox.
11-3, Plymouth with 3:30 to go here in the first. We'll take a 30-second break and come back here to the Rock on AM 1050 Sports.
The zone press.
A 1-2, actually a diamond and one, it looks like. And Combs winds up with it on the right corner in the offensive zone. Binkley passed up a three, kicks it off left side Garbison. He wants to drive in, he can't. Now with the right elbow, Binkley throws an elbow, offensive charge.
Great job by Hodges being right there on the defensive spot, and Binkley picks up the foul.
3:16 to go here in the first. Welch will get it into the hands of Hodges. And Hodges will bring it across the timeline. Popping out Randy. Combs down marking him. Probably to give Garbison a breather. Hodges right side Renz. Renz looking in, nothing happening. Randy pops out. Offensive foul away from the ball on Plymouth. And that's going to be on Welch.
Ryan Welch picks up his second on a moving screen. And tough call on that one. Sam Falsh just checks in for him as he picks up his second foul. But boy, yeah, that's such a fine line. But you know what? The opposing coaches sat there and harp in the ear of the ref that's standing on that side the entire game about our moving screens.
Well, they're not the only team. Binkley, left side Combs. We just don't hear it. Combs, left elbow jumper. He got blocked. Here comes Davis the other way. Davis taking the right side. Cuts through the lane. Blaze it up. Bank shot. No. Rebound Combs. He's got a man up ahead. That's Binkley. He'll slow it down. Pop an 11-footer. Miss it. Oh, rebound. Sanders blocked from behind. No. Now they're called for the foul from behind. Caleb Adden is going to check in. Coach Scott not very happy with the transition defense.
Somebody missed a block out. I'm not sure if it was Nick or Sam. We'll find out here in a second, whoever they take out. That's the two players that were over there on that weak side.
To the free throw line will be Sanders again.
He's 1 for 2.
1 for 3 as he misses that one. Nylag will be the one grabbing the seat.
Nick's done some great things, but offensive rebounds is not something that Coach Scott's going to want.
Here comes the second free throw. Sanders nails it, I should say, 11-4. Here comes a full court press by Knox. Looks like a diamond and one themselves. Here's the middle lead passer, Renz, who's fouled on an aggressive go for the ball by Nick Zarnecki. Stopping the clock at 2:21.
Excuse me, Zarnecki picks up his first, team's fourth. We're out of outside Plymouth. Sam's going to throw it in, token pressure.
Hodges has the pass, and he'll bring it across the timeline. Zarnecki will mark him up. Hodges creates a little elbow there. Got away with it, false stitch. To Davis on the right side. Binkley guards him. Now it's Haddon on the right wing. To Renz. Nowhere anybody around Renzi there. To the right side. Haddon off a screen for three. Off the rim, no. Falstich couldn't get the rebound, but he gets called for over the back.
Wow, that's a tough call there.
Touch foul right there.
Yeah, I didn't see anything on that.
Not just because this is your boy, Larry. Just because Sammy didn't do anything.
He backed off when he didn't have the rebound. He went up, but he just backed off when he didn't have the rebound.
All right. Under 2 to go. 11-4 Plymouth. Knox ball. Sanders down low. Kick to the corner, Zarnecki. Back to Combs. A long three. Off the rim. Rebound off of Binkley. And we Plymouth ball. Scott is screaming over the back on Binkley, but
Sam was trying to get a rebound there, and I tell you, Knox was just collapsed in the pocket. You see that in football. They just was trying to collapse the pocket by pushing with their body. You can't do that.
Austin Hodges across the timeline, finding Haddon on the left side, popping out fall stitch at the top. Now Renz. Renz looking. Fall stitch. Now to the near side, Davis. Davis trying to work left baseline. Creates some space, kicked it to the corner, Haddon. To the top, Hodges. Left side to Davis, off a double screen. Missed the three, fouled outside the arc.
3 shots. Double screen down there. Sam and Jeremy screening for Randy. That's the only way you can do it on a box and one.
So Randy Davis will go to the free throw line for 3 shots.
Denver Combe picks up his first, team's 5th, and Randy will go to the line to shoot 2, Tony.
Randy's an 83% shooter on the season. That's tops on the team, folks. 65 and 78 coming into tonight. And RD will deliver and hit.
That's Randy's first point. He's faced these box and ones before, and he just needs to relax, and he knows that. Let the game come to him.
Knox did a good job on Randy last year, you may recall. Randy only scored 9 points against the Redskins in the sectionals. As that free throw's up and good.
2 for 2. He's going for his 3rd.
13 for Plymouth.
This is where we need the tip outs a little bit. One is I failed to mention is I really looking at this guy before. I thought Knox was weak coming in off the bench, so we'll have to keep an eye on that tonight.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, getting back to Randy last year, he scored 26 points in those 2 games that he played against Knox as he delivers and hits that free throw. That's a 10-point lead right now for Plymouth at 14-4. That's some big fouls. Foul shots. Binkley breaks the press to Hauser in the front court, dribbles in, floats one up, and scores in between the left block, right near the volleyball line. 14-6 now.
Haji took the charge, but they didn't call it.
Davis on the left side with a skip. Caught. Haddon. Hodges. Davis a three. Good!
Screen by Paulsich, basket by Davis. Boy, they really wanted a moving screen call there. Didn't get one.
They gave him a 3 on that one, so that's 5 points, or 6 points now for Randy. Binkley drives right baseline, floated up a shot, no good. Good box out by Renz, but a loose ball picked up the Knox. Top of the key, a 3 by Garbison. Good. You leave David open, he's going to hit those. He's 33% coming into the night. 17-9, Plymouth.
Going to go for 1 here.
On the right side, Hodges. We're down to the final 7 seconds. Well, Randy just got knocked down, no foul called. Hodges dribbles in 2 seconds, floats up the jumper. Got it at the horn! Austin Hodges pulls out a big shot right there. Scott is officiating, and the lack of call that Randy got knocked down on. And he, 9-9, Plymouth leading Knox.
Just a great first quarter for Plymouth, shooting 50% from the floor, 7 of 14. Knox only 27% from the floor. We had 7 points off their turnovers. They had none off of ours. As they had 6 turnovers and we only had 1, Tony.
Haddon at the top of the key. Durenz at the free throw line. Back out to Haddon. Little triangle work there by Plymouth. Falstich's pockets picked by Combs, and he's forced to foul Denver.
Blaine's going to go in for Sam, as Sam lost the ball and then picked up his second foul.
7:38 to go here in a second. John Scott not very happy with the lack of physicality that Plymouth is playing right now.
Yep, they're playing physical, and we've got to match that physicality.
Knox will inbound, and it'll be Garbison with the basketball. Devin off 11-point performance against New Prairie in that overtime win a couple of nights ago. Binkley left baseline drive. He gets shut down. Sanders to the top. Garbison now to Combs. Combs dribbles with the right elbow. Floats it to the far side off the screen. Garbison for 3. Off the rim, no. Nice rebound, Nylinger. He's got Renz ahead, but Nylinger's going to take it. Nylinger to Renz. Up strong for 2.
Nice job by Jeremy of finishing.
21-9 Plymouth. This is Garbison peeling away from one defender, now to Binkley at the top. Right side, Hauser. Hauser to the right elbow, spin move to his right, floats up a 7-footer, no good, loose ball to Haddon. Renz goes down and he's hurt. And now he's back up, and we'll slow it down. Nylinger left open, Haddon in the corner. Oh, he missed it, tipped out, and out of bounds, last touch by Schaefer.
Good look, just couldn't drop it.
6:41 left to go here in the second. 21-9, Plymouth with the lead. Harbison has the basketball. Picked up by Hodges. Harbison goes left side. Looking for a screen. Has pass deflected. Combs in the corner for three. No good. Schaefer couldn't grab the ball. Sanders does. But then he coughed it up on a deflection. Here comes Davis in the transition. Across the left side. What hang time! And he laid it in.
23-9. Great
What
hang
a
time by
bucket by
Randy.
Randy. 23-9. Harbison across the timeline. Left side Sanders. To the right elbow. Shot fake down low into Sanders. Double team. Hodges gets his hands in. A call. Gets called for the reach in.
She picks up the foul. Not a lot of our fans can believe that. Out of bounds side or underneath. Out of bounds underneath.
On the flip side of that, Coach Boulder is telling Sanders, quit dribbling the ball. Just catch it and go. You're 5 feet from the basket and your wingspan 6. There's an ad inlet and it's stolen by Plymouth. Here's Nylinger the other way. Oh, nice steal by Harbison from behind. Knocked it out of bounds though. Timeout called by Todd Boulder and the Redskins. We'll take a break. 23-9 Plymouth on AM 1050 Sports. Rookie Pilgrims. There's the lob to Randy. Overshot him. Stolen away by Knox. Tough pass. Victor grabs it across the timeline. Bink to drop it off into the hands of Combs. Got it up by Nylinger. Denver will get it down to the hands of Harbison. Down low to Sanders, who fumbled the ball and then threw it away. Turnover Knox. Well, even though Saunders got a lot of playing time last year, what we're seeing here in this first half out of him is what has been his bugaboo all season long.
Yeah, just a few hand problems.
Just a few hand problems indeed. Plymouth will have the basketball, and Hodges will bring it across the timeline.
We got a nice lead here. They're in a man-to-man, so let's just run open and run about 5 or 6 passes. That's what they're doing.
Schaefer to Davis to Hodges out high. Right elbow high. No back door for Schaefer, who still has the ball. Pulls it out. Finds the cutter Nylinger to the right side, and he lost it on the way down. Binkley came over on the help side, Larry, and forced that.
Yeah, Nick got caught up in the air and nowhere to go.
(23-9) Plymouth. John Scott, you may have heard in the background, not very happy with the officiating when it comes to Plymouth trying to get their inside game established. Hauser, nice spin move, will kick it off left side. Harbison to Binkley in the corner for three. Short. Schaefer will let it go out of bounds, and that's going to be a Plymouth ball.
Knox really starting to have some shooting woes now.
Yep.
Have not scored yet in this quarter.
23-9 Plymouth. It'll be Austin Hodges with the basketball. Left side Welch. Schaefer pops out. Right side now on the perimeter. Nylinger to Hodges. Randy still not getting a lot of touches. Hodges left side. Couldn't find the back door. Nylinger was late in getting there. There's the head off to Randy, and that's going to be a foul. And Hodges gets tangled up with Combs. They exchange a few words, and now Combs and Davis exchange a few pleasantries.
Yeah, well, that's what Knox is trying to do, is get in Randy's face. That's the only purpose of what Knox is trying to do there, is to get Randy off his game, so just stay cool. Randy's on to the next play. Denver Combs picks up his second.
Brian Welch will inbounds left to the basket. There's the lob, and no one was there. We got a kid held, that's why.
Yeah.
And there's Garbison trying to drive in, and Austin Hodges with a nice job on a block out of bounds.
Yeah. Coach Scott's getting pretty close here. He needs to slow it down just a little bit. Randy was held, that's why that turnover was created.
There we go, the inbound. Binkley to the right corner, Combs a three. Short arms it. Rebound Nylinger. Foul on Knox.
I think that's going to go against Binkley. Going to be a shooting foul.
I got to admit, folks, it's really hard not to watch all the other nuances that are going on. Because I wish I could describe everything that's going on. I just can't.
Yep.
Nylinger to the free throw line as Welch will take a seat.
They're trying to protect Ryan on the fouls. Sam has 2 as well, so Sam has to be watchful. Blaine getting some good minutes here and getting the job done.
Nick Malinger comes in a 62% free throw shooter, and he drains that one.
6 points for Nick.
And here comes his second free throw coming. Sanders is going to check back in a moment for Knox as Nick hits both. 25-9 Plymouth. So Saunders will inbound.
25-9. Knox still has not scored in this quarter. There's 4 minutes and 26 seconds left in the second quarter.
Harbison picked up by Hodges. Left off the elbow, Sanders. He picks up his dribble, got it over to Binkley near wing. Guarded by Davis. Nothing inside, so Binkley will still stay in the perimeter. And Combs dribbles in, double team, shoots over it, and scores from the left elbow.
And you got to give him that. Yeah, you got to give him that because that was great defense, and he just happened to get that shot to go in.
Hodges, the false stitch, 25-11 now. Plymouth still with the lead. Nylinger on the right wing's or left wing side. Top of the key to false stitch. Off the screen, Randy. No three. Dribbles into the paint. Draws the foul.
Yeah, he got that one. He'll go line and shoot 2. He got that call all the way. Again, nice ball mover by Plymouth. Great screen by Blaine Schaefer that time, using his width to get Randy free.
Jeremy Rams will be checking back in a moment as Randy Davis back to the free throw line. Randy 3 for 3 from the line, and his delivery's good. Blaine Schaefer grabs the seat as we talked about. JR comes in.
8 points for Randy here, and again, how does Randy get 8 points when he hasn't touched the ball? That's because he's 4 for 4 from the free throw line. 2 for 2 from the field. That ball is up and perfect.
9 points for RD with 3:45 to go in the second. 27-11 Plymouth. Binkley has the basketball. Nylinger marking him up. Binkley will go to his right where his strength is. Now he's going to get fouled by Randy, who came out too aggressive on him.
Randy got caught up in the air. Randy's first. That's the 7th, so they're going to shoot. So we got to get a block out here. Coach Scott. Ooh, that was not a good look he got for the official there. Oh my goodness.
27-11 to score. Binkley to the free throw line. Delivers. Got it.
Finally, they are able to score a few points here towards the end.
Second free throw by Bink. That's good. Binkley came in an 84% free throw shooter, so you need to keep that in mind if this game gets close down the stretch. Keep him off the line. Trapped here by Knox, but Plymouth handles it well. They're in the front court now with Falstich, right side Renz. Renz gets it to Nylinger. Hodges with 3:15 to go in the second. Nylinger, lob, backdoor for Hodges. Broken up. Renz got it back to Hodges, but he stepped out of bounds.
Yeah, he was still out of bounds. And the lob plays, with the length of the arms, the lob plays are just not working for Plymouth.
Well, when you got Hauser, who was 6'5", and wingspan another 2 or 3 feet.
Right.
Well, make that another 5 feet. I mean, you got to try to lob over that. That's not an easy thing to do. Same with Denver Combs, but Denver Combs is more athletic, and he can get up in the air like Randy Davis does and steal a lob. Binkley takes on Randy and draws a foul on Hodges, who ran in on the reach.
Austin picks up his second. Now it's starting to be a foul add-up game.
Each team now with 8. And to the line goes Binkley again. Cody, 455 career points coming into tonight. He's got 2 tonight. And the free throw's up and out. Nice box out by Sam, who grabs the rebound, and there we go. Davis across the timeline, right side Hodges. Falstich, Renz, Haddon on the left wing high. Now picks up his dribble, foul away from the ball, and that's up Falstich.
Sam picks up his third, trying to get open. Was being held.
Yeah. 3 on Sammy now, and that's going to bring Schaefer back out.
They're trying to protect, again, so many fouls away from the ball here tonight. That was just a tough call there. He was just trying to get open.
Saunders will inbound, and it'll be taken by Denver Combs, who will play the point this time up. Marked up by Randy. He's picked off the ball. Combs gets it left side Saunders. Back down low to Hauser. Randy Hodges on the matchup defensively, and Hauser shoots over ball from 5 feet in. 27-15 on the Hauser bucket. Davis, right side, draws a foul on the floor.
That's a block, and that'll be a 1-on-1 on Combs. It's his third, I have.
Yeah, that's big for Bouldry, too.
Right.
Yeah, that's very big for Bouldry.
He's only got 2 points in the half. We really haven't talked a lot about him because he's just not been able to get open. But there's a guy that's averaging 21 points a game and has 4, and he's going to sit the rest of the half out.
So Davis will go to the free throw line. Again, is a perfect 5 for 5, 6 for 6. .222 to go in the second quarter. 28-15 not Plymouth. Second free throw, bingo. So it's now 29-15. Plymouth has the lead. And Binkley brings it across the timeline. Haddon screened off the ball. Binkley stays with it. Oh, Randy Davis got in the lane, steals the ball. Now he's on a breakaway attempt, and he is not fouled. Got blocked. Plymouth stays with it, though. Davis on the left side.
Jeremy Ren's great job of following the play.
Haddon.
No rush here. Get some good passes.
Davis for 3. Answered it right back. He got blocked and said, fine, I'll score 3 on you instead of 2.
Jeremy Ren's great screen.
32-15 Plymouth with 1:44 left.
Jeremy loves to play physical. Knox very physical with him on that screen. They knocked him around, but he held his ground.
Binkley to Zarnecki. Returned right. Binkley for 3. Got it. That Scott saw that a mile away, and he was livid as soon as the pass got to the corner. Binkley didn't even shoot the ball, and John was mad. Heading on the right side. Arends into the corner. Davis for an answer. Got it.
Randy. Light him up now, baby.
Woo. This has turned out to be a fun first half. 35-18 Plymouth. Down a minute to go in the second.
17 points right now for Randy.
Hauser on the big post up. Look at this matchup with Schaefer, who gets called for the contact foul. So it'll be Hauser going to the free throw line. This is maybe if Hauser's got a weak part to his game, this aspect. He's only 50% for the line this season. This free throw is up, and that is no good. Short. Austin Hodges will grab a breather. Nick Meilinger will come in for him. And now in for Knox will be Todd Fernelli for the first time. Here comes the second free throw by Hauser. It's up and good. 35-19. So Hauser goes 1 of 2 on that trip.
We might be going for 1 here. Let's see what Coach called. I know Coach called it while they were shooting the free throw. He called the play.
Ooh, Haddon almost picked up that pivot foot on a pass. He would have been able to travel. Davis skip underneath the Meilinger. Oh, he's too far underneath. Needs to dump it out. Dribbles once. Finds Schaefer. No, he 3 seconds into the lane. Clock stops at 40 seconds. 35-19 Plymouth.
Just had to be 3, didn't it?
So, Knox ball. Garbison will bring it across the timeline methodically. Avoids the trap, finding Binkley into the corner. Saunders. Saunders with Schaefer on him. Oh boy, dangerous pass that Garbison just got to. Garbison just got it off into the hands down of Zarnecki, but Binkley, 18 seconds left to go in the second quarter. Knox ball looking for the final shot. Now Garbison with 12 seconds. Garbison 10 seconds. Garbison with 8 seconds, 7 seconds. Got over to Binkley. He's their shooter. He drives. Blocked by Schaefer. 1.6 seconds left.
Coach wanted to foul, but didn't get one. They're letting him play. A lot of body on Blaine's block, but no call. 1.6.
Mike Kirshner, he's a big boy. He remembers doing that. He even stood up and gave Schaefer a hand. There's a lob top to Gomes. Quickly to Binkley. Lost it on the way up. No shot. Wow, what an entertaining first half. 35-19 Plymouth after 2. We welcome you to the Country Auto Center halftime show. Center. Parents of the varsity players, managers, cheerleaders, and high school students, those season ticket holders only, will be February 20th. We'll give you the rest of the schedule here when we get some time. Third quarter begins as Niagara gets a deflection. It's still loose on the ground. He got it back to Renz. Hodges will slow it down. Niagara goes one-on-one with this man. Right baseline drive, offensive foul.
Wow, offensive on Nick, and that's only Nick's first, but still, we takes the basket off the board.
So, not even a half a minute gone by, and Niagara picks up his second foul here in this third quarter. 35-19 Plymouth. Knox with the basketball. Garbison gets by Hodges and stripped by Niagara, who came on to help. One-on-one with Binkley. Binkley hammers him.
Yeah. And that's the Knox style. It's the old Detroit Piston style. You don't get a free layup, as he was really knocked to the ground hard by Binkley. That's Binkley's third. So these fouls are starting to add up for both teams.
Niagara will go to the free throw line. Coming off a 5-point performance against the Academy, in which he was 1 of 8 from the floor, 0 of 5 from outside the arc, was 3 of 4 from the line, and today is perfect in 3. So here comes his first free throw here. Bingo.
Hitting our free throws well, going down the last couple games here, and that's going to really pay off for us.
Here comes the second free throw. This one's up, that one's good. 37-19 now. John Scott still working over the official who called that foul on Nick. Garbison picked up by Hodges. Will go to the right side, out of the corner. Binkley shot fake 3, dribbles the right elbow, back out. Combs open for 3. Boom.
Combs went farther out to get the shot off and made it.
37-22 Plymouth. 1 minute gone by.
He knows he's got to put some points on the board for his team.
Yep. Now they're on the right side, and that's the one thing Plymouth does not want to have happen is Combs showing zone, and left open is Niagara in the corner. He missed his 3. Welch grabbed an offensive board. Beautiful. Renz, left corner. Welch. And Niagara open in the corner again. Again, he missed it. Hodges goes for the miss and got it to Welch. What an open by Hodges.
Great job by Austin Hodges.
That's just sheer hustle. 39-22. That's wanting the basketball there.
Kyle Sanders just needs to play a little stronger.
He lost in and couldn't save it.
Ooh, Jeremy got away with a nice push. And that is a 13th turnover for Knox. So far, Knox has 1 shot in this half, and that was a 3 put in by Combs. The other 3 possessions, Tony, were turnovers.
39-22. Hodges with the basketball. Austin looking, now far side. He worked the perimeter, Welch away. Andy Davis gets the next play call. Now over to Hodges.
A lot of rush for Plymouth with this lead as they're setting back in a zone. Clock's in 1.
Hodges pulls out, gets it to Niagara as we straddle the timeline and get our next play call.
We're just going to take some wind out of the ball here for a second. See if they want to play the box in 1 on Randy.
Hodges, marked by Combs. Now to Welch. Popping out, Niagara over to Renz. Randy on the left angle high.
Knox switched to man-to-man now, so it's straight man-to-man.
So Randy will peel it back out. And he gets it going with Garbus and guarding him. Now at the right elbow, Renz to the far side. Nijlinger back out, Renz to Randy. Randy down to Hodges. Hodgie still looking, dribbles, right hand, gets it off to Davis. Good defense by Garbison of Knox. Worked around to Renz. Popping out Welch. Lobbed to Randy, overshot him. Still got it shot away! How did he get that shot? He shot him behind the backboard. Right?
The pass was a little off. It doesn't matter, Randy. He can still score.
How the hell did he get that shot to go in?
20 points for Randy.
Hauser to the right side. Garbison, 41-22. Incredible shot. Combs forced up a bad shot, and that's going to be Plymouth ball.
Bounced on the line.
Handling the basketball will be Hodges. They bring it across the timeline. Combs got on him on a sneak attack, but Hodges protected well. Randy with it on the right angle. Now to Renz. Hodges protecting. Now to Welch. To Randy. Left side of three. Got it!
Man, his form is fantastic these last couple games.
44-22. Randy Davis. He's getting hot.
We double him on the points.
Combs underneath. Good catch and shoot by the receiver there, R.J. Tetzloff, and the 6'4 senior puts his first points on the board. 44-24. Nijlinger penetrates right elbow, lost the ball. Hodges to Renz, to Davis, left side. Welch will pop out, so Randy gets the clearance. Flips out the shot, reverse lineup. It scores!
Hope Mr. Moyer got a good look at that.
That's impossible!
That was one of the best circus shots we've ever seen Randy today.
Oh my goodness! That'll be on every highlight film in South Bend tonight.
TV channels are here. One of them is right down there underneath that basket.
Randy hits for a three-point play. Oh my! Folks, again, he was literally dribbled underneath the basket and flipped up a reverse shot in midair.
27 points right now for Randy Davis.
If I would have thought about the word, I would have said that's a great dipsy-do move. Wow. 3:15 to go in the third. Knox ball. Garbison reverses right side. Cuts right baseline flip up. Got it. Good shot by Garbison. Randy the other way. Hands it off to Hodges. Over to Renz. Now Schaefer. Randy with it on the right angle to Nijlinger. Hodges. Renz. Nijlinger again. Back out to Renz at the top.
Yeah, and I got to come out and guard Jeremy. That gives him a free man to pass to.
Davis foul on a reach in by Tetzloff, stopping the clock at 2:40.
Officials letting the play a little bit more. Not too many fouls being called in this half.
Number 20, R.J. Tetzloff, is second. Game third.
Renz will inbound in front of a broadcast location. Hodges finds Renz. Popping out Schaefer. Left side Nijlinger. Randy to Hodgie. Top of the key. Left side in reverse. Davis a three. Kaboom.
There it is. That was a great screen. That time Jeremy Renz.
This is fun now. This is fun watching Randall.
29.
And Hauser draws a foul on Schaefer on a post-up move. John making sure that the officials got the right call here.
He's working him harder tonight than he has in the past.
Knox gets the inbound.
50-26.
2 minutes to go in the third. Zarnecki on the right wing side to Combs. Oh, got around Schaefer, threw it up, didn't get fouled. Sarnecki grabs it, now to Binkley. Dumped it down low to Tetzloff, kicked it back out. Combs spins at the right elbow, coughed it up, and Renz gets called for a reach-in foul.
He's had a fantastic game. That's only his first foul, as he has done all the little things right here in a very physical contest.
Well, I'll tell you what, though, he is really getting in my consideration for a player of the game honor.
Yep, there's a lot of things he's doing that you can't tell. Doesn't show up anywhere, but he...
Nine-linger sets.
He's only been beaten once tonight in the entire game.
Binkley, one-on-one with Haddon. Stopped in his tracks. Binkley needs help.
Tried to run push down, couldn't get it.
Now it's dumped off to Tetzloff. Right back to Binkley with a minute and a half to go in the third. Binkley wants to go in again. Double teamed and an offensive foul on Binkley.
Haji takes the charge. 4 on Binkley.
Seen a lot worse charges than that in this game. Not get called, but it'll benefit the Pilgrims. 50-26 now. With a minute and a half to go in this third, Schaefer will give it to Hodges, who brings it across the timeline. Left side ends. Haddon pops out. Caleb. Schaefer. Randy can't get open, so Schaefer looks to reverse. So Renz will pop out. JR looks, still looks. Now at the elbow. Oh, Schaefer to Haddon, and he's hammered.
Nice pass by Blaine.
Second to Combs' fourth.
Fifth. He's gone, I believe. We'll find out here in a second. He is gone.
Yep.
Cody Binkley never backed off on that roll. He just went for the hack on Caleb Haddon. And his night's over.
So Cody Binkley will be gone. Tough a minute there, they were going to call it on Combs, but
Caleb at the line.
Haddon will deliver his first free throw.
Perfect.
Got it. 51-26 Plymouth. Second free throw. Bingo.
Perfect.
52-26, down to a minute in the third. Right side Combs. NBA 3, way short. Well, rebound Hodges. Steps through, bullets one to Haddon. He doesn't have the numbers. Now he gets it. The trailer was Davis, and he pulls up. Davis will get it over to Renz. JR, nobody on him. Down to 38 seconds to go in the third. Can't get it to Hodges. We'll find Haddon on the left side. Combs will mark him. Combs to Hodges, 28 seconds.
He was taking a breather here.
Hodges to Randy off a curl. Right angle high. 18 seconds left. Randy will pass it to Renz. We're down to 13. Knox shifts defense with 10 seconds.
Hodges should take over now.
7 seconds, Hodges. Hands off Randy, 5 seconds. 4 seconds, 3 seconds. Blocking foul out high by Zarnecki. Stops the clock at 3 seconds.
Only 16 foul out of bounds side.
Plymouth will inbound with Randy doing the honors here. To Hodges, to Randy. Quick shot with 1 second. Off the rim, and he couldn't finish.
Good look, just didn't go down.
All right, he got a shot away, couldn't fall. But Plymouth leads 52-26 at 3. Giving away some Time now to give away a Mancino's 2 grinders. That's right, baby, 2 grinders from the Plymouth Mancinos. And it goes to caller number 11. Caller number 11. 9364096. That's Mancino's grinders. 2 of them to caller number 11 at 9364096. Fourth quarter begins. Plymouth with the ball, and Nunlinger has it.
Plymouth outscored him 17-7 in that third quarter. As Randy Davis now sitting on 29 points. Just an outstanding performance. The only Plymouth player in double digits, and they were playing a box and 1 on him.
Nunlinger to Welch. Right side.
We continue to shoot well, 57% from the floor.
Well,
93% from the line.
Finger passed up his three, right baseline drive, had it knocked away by Combs, saved by Knox, but to the wrong jersey as Plymouth gets it back. Welch to Nylinger, baseline drive, this time he scores.
Nick takes it to the hole, and now his shot's a little off, so he's taking it to the hole.
That's just a smart thing to do. Zarnecki across the timeline for the Redskins. To Combs, a quick three. Air ball. And the ball is knocked out of bounds by Knox. Nope, off Plymouth. Nope, it was Knox.
Wow. Take your time making a decision there. Plymouth ball.
Press put on here by Knox. Nylinger to Welch. To Hodges, to the little guy. Nylinger, no. Now the middle flashes through. It's deflected out of bounds. Did we even have a middle guy there to break that?
No, we didn't.
I don't think we did. I tried to make it look good for us.
Right.
But Welch inbounds. Hodges has it. Back to Welch with the basketball. Right side to Haddon. Schaefer. Nylinger. Wide elbow Welch. Couldn't find his back door. Now the post up by Haddon. Underneath the Schaefer, who fumbled the ball but got it and still scored.
I didn't call the travel. Blame's on the boys.
It's a 30-point lead for Plymouth now, 56-26. Combs wants another three. Off the rim. And Nylinger grabs the miss. He's leading the pack 3-on-1. Got it.
Nick's in transition. He's tough to beat.
On the post up, Tetzloff. Shot wild. Outlet to Hodges. Missed him. Turnover, Plymouth.
Randy's back in. Sam's back in. Hodges will take a break. 58-26, as Tony said, with 5:45 left here. Again, we're over the 9 points in the first, 7 points in the third, 10 points in the second, so they got it by 1. But again, a nice defensive job here by Plymouth in the entire night.
Robertson trying to get it in, let the Tetzloff, and that pass never got him. Turnover, Knox.
Yeah, Knox is 15 turnovers now on the night.
And that's what Todd Boulder just got done saying a moment ago. There's a steal, and they reach in, foul on Knox.
Knox in the press, fouls Nick, and Nick will go to the line to shoot a 1-on-1. Nick is 4 for 4 on the night. 17 foul for Knox. Larnecki picks up his third. As we mentioned, Nick just having a great night shooting from the free throw line already.
So Knights at the free throw line delivers, had to go out. Rebound Hauser, right to Haddon on a steal. And Hauser's in frustration, fouls Haddon on the way up.
They're playing a really smart game here tonight.
Well, I tell you, last year I thought last year's team was a good anticipating kind of team.
Right.
Where they would see the play happen before it happened. And I'll tell you, this team is making a believer out of me that they just may be just as capable of being that same kind of team. Haddon hits the first free throw. So Caleb knocks down
3 for 3.
Shot.
He's missed his threes, but he's hit his free throws tonight, and that's all part of the game.
Second free throw, kaboom.
Beautiful.
60-26 in favor of Plymouth. Combs to Garberson. Dribbles to the line, pass again, Head with another steal. He's got Davis, there it is for two.
Yeah, nice job by Caleb.
Ah, that was beautiful. So Davis with the finish, 62-26.
31 for Randy.
Garberson on the right post, elbow high, Hauser, pull-up jumper from 7, no good. Nylinger the rebound, nice outlet to Randy. And he will kick it to the corner, Haddon for 3. Yep.
Yeah, Caleb's on fire there.
65-26, Plymouth on that 3.
7 points for Caleb now all of a sudden.
Combs kicked it to the corner. Zarnecki looks on the interior to Sanders, and he scores.
They got around Caleb there.
Press put on by Knox here with 4:20 to go in the fourth. Welch to Haddon. He's trapped and got fouled by Saunders.
Saunders, boy, he's a big man, a great athlete, but he has trouble controlling his body. I think he just needs another year of maturity. He just ran right over Caleb there. Caleb's already 4 for 4 from the line, and he'll be back there again.
Well, Coach Bouldry felt that this was probably one of the better years that this kid has had, obviously compared it to the freshman year, but he felt that he was more controlled this year, but for tonight he struggled. Off a miss, loose ball, it's a hot potato that gets knocked out of bounds on a reach-in foul by Haddon, stopping the clock.
Haddon picks up the foul. Sam kept it alive, and then Ryan kept it alive. So he almost got a good offensive rebound there.
Brandon Elliott's going to come into the game now for the Pilgrims, for Nick Narrigan.
And of course with the elbow brace on.
This elbow brace tonight is much thicker than the one he wore a couple of nights ago. Hauser, left elbow, dipped it down low to Sanders, blocked from behind by Randy. And here comes Plymouth the other way. Randy with a nice block. Falstich to Haddon left side. Outside the arc, Falstich again to Elliott. Welch. Left side, Davis. Baseline kick, caught near corner. Flipped around to Haddon for three. No good. Tipped around. Elliott had it knocked away, got it back, and swatted out of bounds.
Ryan goes down hard. Sam tipped it out. Elliott picked it up. Nice job of Plymouth to keeping the ball alive. Randy Davis is going to go out and finish tonight with 31 points as Matt Galt comes in for him. Great job by Randy Davis here tonight.
Season high for Randy. He hit the 30 spot twice this season for the Pilgrims. Actually, yeah, against Tippy Valley and Northridge. So season highs tonight. Galt for three, short. Everybody in the gym rooting for Matt Galt tonight. The only senior who didn't get a chance to get on the field until now. Matt gets a nice rebound, and Plymouth will get the outlet. Matt across the timeline with 3 minutes to go in the game. Right side to Welch, popping out to Elliott. Galt, Falstich, Sam working. Sam still working.
No rush.
Out of Galt.
Nobody's on you.
Galt goes down, saved from going out of bounds. Galt with a baseline kick, caught Elliott, back out Haddon. Now to Falstich. Got it over to Elliott. A three on the way, off the rim, and the rebound, Haddon and Garrison battled, and it's Haddon called for the over the back.
That's our sixth foul. Caleb's second. I know, nice job as he goes out. Corey Holloway comes in. Good win by everybody here tonight. Everybody's played well.
This one was a physical contest, and Plymouth will come away with this one handedly. R.J. Tetzloff into the game for Knox. Sarnecki on the right side, down to 2.5 to go in the game, 65-28 Plymouth. The free throw line, Tetzloff. His jumper, Joe Good, tipped around by Falstich. And Tetzloff didn't get away, or got away with it, I should say. Quick free to the left side. Zarnecki, make that Garbison drives, missed everything. Falstich the rebound to Galt. Deflected freely, Galt got it back, and he carried the ball. Josh Johnson was there defensively to cause that turnover. So it'll be an inbound. Well, it's going to be caught in the backcourt by Garbison. Garbison to the post up, off, high left elbow, keeps the ball, kicked it to the right side to Johnson, down low and a good feed, trying to get it up. Fernelli's shot score. Plymouth quick transition, Elliott wide open, Holloway missed it.
Just didn't get the spin on the ball.
And the ball gets deflected out of bounds, apparently last touched by Plymouth. Into the game now for the Redskins. I don't have his number. We'll see if we can find it here a little bit. Jared Benson is number 44 for the Redskins. On the right side, Fornelli to Benson. And we got a foul away from the ball. Who's that on? Elliott, apparently, for the hand check.
1-2. Then Elliott picks up the foul.
Minute 27 to go in the game. 65-30 Plymouth.
Call him, coach.
There's the lob in. Zarnecki will go left side, Johnson. Now to Tetzloff, left elbow, down low. Benson turns, fires, misses the 5-footer. Holloway, nice rebound. Now to Hanson, to the near side, goal. To Elliott in the far corner. Elliott, left baseline drive, floats it up, got it.
Brandon.
Bad tag with a cast and all. Nice shot by Elliott. Under a minute to go in the game. Johnson gets a return. Spin move. Near side, Tetzloff. Benson at the right elbow, leans into one. Bank shot, no. Followed by Tetzloff. Is put back, missed two. Holloway comes away with the rebound. A goal. 37 seconds. Madden will pull it out. Goal. Once a three. Got it! The senior gets on the board on senior night. 70-30. And the crowd loving that here in Plymouth. Benson turns, fires, and draws a foul on Matt. Benson will go to the free throw line here for the Redskins. And the free throw's up and good. Coach Titch will take a seat as Renz comes in for him. So the senior had a good night as well for the Pilgrims. Benson delivers, short-armed it. Tetzloff, a nice offensive rebound. Missed another bunny though. Comes loose to Benson, he drives, draws a foul. Nope, it's still loose. Elliott grabs it, and we're down to the final 10 seconds.
Letting the clock run on this one.
That'll do it. Final score here tonight, 70-31. Plymouth with the victory over the Knox Redskins. Coming up next, our Van Backer Construction postgame show on AM 1050 Sports. Go Big Red.